Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play a game that I found on itch.io again called Horror Romance, which is we already played the demo. This time we are playing Chapter 1. I guess I don't actually have to worry too much about if copyright music because I bought DaVinci Resolve Studio, so I'm going good. Before we begin, there are a few things I would like to tell you about myself. What's my name? Digital Wave. My name is Digital Wave. What are my pronouns? She, her. My name is Digital Wave, and my pronouns are she, her. Is that correct? Yes. No, get away from me. Come here, you little butt muncher. I said get away from me. Same dream as always. I doubt I ever get to sleep without nightmares. I blink and scratch my eyelids. I gotta remind myself not to sleep on the moving bus. I got a headache and maybe a concussion for every time my head hits the window while sleeping. I search inside my backpack for my phone. I need to know what time it is and check for notifications. Digital Wave turns on the phone and sees two messages. The first one is from Mr. Torrance. Oh, by the way, since the demo, I actually managed to watch one slasher movie. It was Scream. It's a comedy, not a slasher. Digital Wave, contact me whenever you're live to Amityville. Everything's set up. If you want, I could come with you. I prefer not owing anything to my landlord just yet. Thanks for caring, but I'll go to the caf before heading to the apartment. I gotta sort out all the purchase paperwork. Digital Wave slides into the next message from one new waitress, Carrie. I'm really grateful for this opportunity. I'll be at the caf tomorrow by 7 o'clock. Thanks, Carrie. Please don't worry too much, okay? It's just a waitress gig. We'll work on the caf later. I spent all night inside a bus. Now I gotta get to the caf, then the new apartment, and then unpack. My body's hurting. I'd kill for a frappuccino right now. The old owner finally retired after signing a never-ending contract by a new caf. We've been behind bars for the last few years, and I've been behind bars for the last few years, and I've gone through many jobs, saving to finally get my own business. And finally, now that I'm the new owner, I feel happy. Quite accomplished. After I've gone all worked these past few years, having a business. After all I've worked these past years, having a business will definitely make things better. I stopped distracting and grabbed my suitcase to go home. I chose to get home after a tiring day. I still can't believe I'm here, so far away from my old home, away from Mom, and far away from my stepdad. Just remembering makes me have a stomachache. Sometimes I wonder if killing him was really worth it. Was it self-defense? Crap. Sun's barely rising and I gotta get up already. I got out of bed, questioning my life's choices. After a bit, I get up and go to my small kitchen. I open up the fridge, just a few things I got last night to eat. I gone to do some actual grocery shopping. Gotta do actual grocery shopping. I take a few cheese slices and some butter, and I make a light breakfast to get to work. I quickly eat my food while dressing and rush to the door, shrieking when I find my landlord right in front of me. Good day to you. Just wanted to see how my new tenant was doing. Creepy guy. I'm fine. How did you know? I didn't. I just came to check up and you opened the door before I knocked. Oh yeah, I understand. Well, to be honest, I'm in a hurry. I got to set everything up for the cafe's reopening. The old calf, you bought it? Well, that's a nice surprise. I'm glad you're I know the word. Entrepreneur. Does it have a new name? Yeah, it's... well, we're gonna do slasher calf. Because they're all slashers. Yeah, it's slasher calf. That's a nice name. Well, I'll pass through and take a coffee later. Good luck. Yeah, thanks. I'm off now, Mr. Taunts. Gosh, I hope he doesn't. This guy gives me the chills. I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure one of the dating options gonna give me chills. I'm Freddy. I'm fine with everyone else, but Freddy just gives me the creeps. Might be the fact that, out of all of me killed kids. I finally step into the street. Before going to the caf, I have to go to the supermarket and buy a few things I need. As I step away from the apartment building, I start to feel something odd. That feeling of being watched. Nevertheless, while I look to my side in search of a person, I realize there's no one in the street. Maybe my paranoia is back. I quickly walk down the street, uneasy. Thanks to the GPS, I get to the supermarket. I take everything I need: milk, almond milk, vanilla, cocoa, etc., and treat myself for myself a treat, and a treat for myself, a chocolate bar. I got out of the market with my shopping items, realizing that the sun is slowly rising above the horizon. Thanks to being distracted, I didn't notice someone in front of me and bumped it into what feels like a brick wall. Is it Jason? It's Jason! When I look up and see a really big guy using a weird and worn out hockey mask, I feel shivers down my spine while seeing him. It's Jason. I like how it's not ... yet. He doesn't say anything, just stares. After a bit, I realize he's not looking at me, but at the chocolate bar on my hand. Oh, I get, he wants some. It's Jason, so share the chocolate. I get my bag on the floor. I get up and with both my hands, I break the chocolate bar into two. Here, sharing won't kill me. This guy tilts his head, looking at the chocolate bar for a few seconds, and stops and proceeds to move his hand and pause in gentle manner. I'm surprised when I notice he's mute. I quickly realize that he's saying in sign language, I did move my hand to answer, "You're welcome." Well, the many things I learned in prison, thanks to my free time. I'm glad I learned it in a way. Finally, I grab my things and leave the big guy behind. I get in the cafe and find myself at the doorstep. For her appearance, I knew it. She was my new waitress, Carrie. Oh, you must be Digital Wave. I'm sorry. I got here too early. Should I come back later or... And Carrie, I know she's from Stephen King's Carrie. Oh, don't worry. Actually, it's pretty convenient. I have to set everything up, and cleaning was going to take a long time. Could you take care of that? Yeah, right away. Carrie Cooker stepped inside, and I opened the door. I told her where the cleaning tools were. Well, I went behind the bar, setting the groceries up. I grind the coffee, put the cream inside the sleeves, and set up the cups in the accessible place. I placed all the pastries and desserts on the shelf next to the counter. And when I'm done, I was in front of an impeccable calf. Carrie even placed the tablecloths on each table. Weird. Did we even have those? Oh, Carrie. What a quick worker. Thank you. I guess we can open up early. I got nothing. It was nothing. I'm a good cleaner. I'll change. Carrie went behind the bar, put on her apron. Meanwhile, I hang up the open sign. I had already put the advertisement in the newspaper alongside a coupon, and I had the advantage of the calf being right in front of the park. I come back to the bar, approaching Carrie. Well, wait, I want to explain to her how to use the espresso machine. Hey, have you ever tried one of these? Sorry, I haven't. I never had something like that. She almost had a heart attack when she said she had to say no. I just nodded. Easy, you don't have to worry about not knowing. It's okay. Everyone knows about this. Let me explain. I taught Carrie the basics about coffee. Filled with water. Put coffee on the filter. Show her how to level up the coffee. Then I put the filter back and finally started the machine. Voila, just like that. Wow, I thought it would be harder. The machine won't be a problem. What will be hard is the service itself. Serving coffee can be easy, but it's got its tricks. Now, memorize the menu and ingredients. A client arrived, so I tell Carrie to bring them the coffee once it's done. I get closer to the bar, noticing a dark-haired man. His most noteworthy features being the metallic hand. Welcome to Slasher Calf. What can I offer you? Oh, it's Ash. I know who Ash is. I've never watched the movie, but I know who he is. Look at that. The old crap hole's open. And with a hottie serving, too. Last owner looked like he got a stick up his butt. The man laughed. I don't know if we should laugh or raise an eyebrow. I didn't get to know him much. I only do coffee. That's all I'm expecting. Well, give me an Americano with whiskey. We don't have that on our menu. We probably have Americano, but not whiskey. This is a coffee shop, not a bar. Come on, you can't just have a good coffee without whiskey. I'm no blank. I'm no wuss. You don't have to have a good bottle in there. Should I give him the alcoholic? I don't have alcohol, but just pour some rubbing alcohol in there. Nope, we don't have permission to serve alcohol. You can add it by yourself. God damn it! You can sit down if you wish. Your coffee's on the way. It's okay. I'll wait here. I'm in a hurry. I make him the coffee, serve it to the cup, and hand it to him. The man takes his cup, still having the sour expression, and sips the coffee. His face changes and relaxes once he does. Well, it's actually tasted quite good. I'll keep stopping by. Next time, I'll bring my whiskey. Here you go, dollface. Pay your pay and your tip. He takes my hand and puts something in it besides the pay, closing it. It's for good luck, trust me. I wouldn't want anything happen to my new favorite barista. This town's weird and quite dangerous, so watch your back. Yeah, we have 5 slashers. And Carrie is working the coffee shop, and I'm pretty sure the guy from The Shining is my landlord. He pats my hand and walks away with his cup of coffee, humming a tune. I look at the strange man walking away. My eyes readjust themselves to my still closed hand, doubtful when I open it to find the freakiest crap I've seen in years. It was a dry, severed finger. I was unable to tell if it was real or fake. Okay, if we eat it, is it gonna give us shikana? Is it gonna make us possessed by shikana? I look at the door without knowing what all that was about. I hear Carrie approaching me in a hurry, putting the finger in my pocket and the money in the register. Yeah, hopefully it's not Shikana's finger. Probably not, but... Our first client. How much was it? Some money, a tip, and a severed finger. Pretty sure Shikana's. I realized some childhood happiness coming from her, and couldn't help but smile. If anything, amazing, $1.25. Man, this is a coffee shop. I must go over there. She noticed I was kidding and laughed silly. Good enough to retire, right? I laughed and realized the joke's still going. In the exact moment, I noticed the abrupt change in Carrie's attitude when the bell chimes once again. Before looking at the door, I look at Carrie's face. At first, she was surprised to see who entered. Then her face changed into a discomfort. Oh no, it's her. It's who? I turn around and look at the door to see who it was. All I heard, Carrie running away into the storage room. I could see a blonde girl dressed in fancy, braided clothing. She got quite the unfriendly face. Her nose was wrinkled, almost as if she smelled something awful. And there's the town calf. So, from what I remember, well, this game was being after I played the demo and seeing some of the pictures and look at the Patreon and the Kickstarter, which sadly was ended before I played the demo. This girl is the girl from Scream Queens, one of the main characters. The alpha girl person. Beg your pardon. I want foam free. Trade latte, 5 decaffeinated shots. Why would you want decaffeinated shots? Pumpkin essence and no foam. Well, they said no foam right here. And 208 degrees Fahrenheit. Girl, that's gonna burn you up inside and out. 208 degrees Fahrenheit is hot. Hot. Maybe like 100 degrees would be better. And like getting this kid's attitude, I immediately realized this is one of those rich and entitled girls. Great, my favorite kind of people to talk to. It's dangerous to serve coffee that hot. You'll get burnt. Yeah, completely. I'm sorry. Are you deaf? Didn't ask for advice. I asked for a coffee. Don't question. And do your damn job. Girl. Okay, you want to be the one I would do the coffee, spill the coffee on. Not Peter. I still feel bad for that one. Okay, that is still not translated. So she's calling me a butthole. Okay, I don't know. Then what she asked. I swallow the anger I have right now. I choose to do the most reasonable thing for the business. Make her the latte latte. Well, I'm at it. I fantasize about throwing it at her face and messing up her makeup, or with a bit of luck, causing the first-degree burns. It would have happened if the coffee, with the coffee that temperature. Finally, I got the exact order. Here you go. Instead of taking the damn cup, the blonde just stares at it. To take away. She smiles with miss of a title girl. She's testing me. I know it, but I don't fall for it. I grab the cup and carefully pour the contents on one of our paper cups. I slightly burned my fingers, but I didn't show it. There, anything else? At least now I know she won't be staying. I won't even know her, and I already want her gone. She drinks the coffee in small sips. Her lips frown, almost like she was disgusted for not finding something to complain about. Decent. I'm surprised it's almost perfect. I think that's the closest thing she'll ever say to a compliment. She extends her perfectly manicured hand and tosses 20 on the counter. She walks to the door without waiting for a change, or even saying goodbye. Thanks, come back soon. Not. Oh, God, I hope you get run over. I'm so sorry. Chaniel scares me to death. I hid in the storage room. Don't worry, I can see why. I see everything. Well, almost everything. You're so brave. She says it with admiration. I shrug it off, not taking a note of it. When you've been in prison and lived what I lived, it takes more than a whimsy entitled blondie to scare you. People only imitate you if you let them, Carrie. Now, come. We gotta organize some stuff back here. We didn't get many more customers, just a few, but at least Carrie and I hadn't been lazy, and most of the storage room is fully organized now. I'm a bit tired. Yeah, it's been a busy first day. Now we could just take the tables back and close. Oh, I quick saved by accident. I asked Carrie to place down the sign from open to close, and she does. She comes back with me to arrange the chairs until she remembers she left her bag in the storage room, going back to it for it. And I think the first day's over. I heard the door opening and the bell chiming. Someone entered the caf. Just my luck. Oh, it's Chucky! I'm so lucky. I got here just in time. A hot caramel macchiato with double vanilla, and don't get too small with the caramel. I raised my eyebrow, looking at him. A short, red-headed boy with scars on his face. The town's sure full of interesting people. He kind of looks like a doll. Or is that my imagination? Oh no, he's a doll. Can't really. He goes stabby. He wore it on the counter and is now waiting for me to move. He doesn't seem to be embarrassed to arrive at this last second to buy coffee. Sorry, but we're closed already. We'll have to give him anyway because he's gonna probably go stabby. Isn't he a bit small to consume caffeine? I mean, he could be an adult and be that size and honestly, honestly, I will say, caffeine. There is a story about being small and having caffeine. So, like in fourth grade, one of my classmates actually had a severe asthma attack, and we live in the middle. The school's in the middle of nowhere, so they can't really get him in the hospital fast enough. But they called the parent to see if they could get, because I don't know if he had the inhaler or the inhaler didn't work, because sometimes the inhalers don't work fully. But the school secretary called the moms, like, can we give him caffeine? Can we give him coffee? Because caffeine actually opens up the airways. So he was like 10, and they gave him something caffeinated. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it. And I think in Quantum Leap they did an episode, and they said they gave the baby caffeine because it opened the blood runs too. Oh, my bad. Didn't see the sign. You're just gonna serve me anyway, though, right? Client's always right. I'm not gonna throw him out. Give him the coffee. Give up and make his coffee. I sigh and go to the bar. It's not that I think the client's always right, but after such a hard day, I don't want more trouble. Now I get why the last owner was so bitter. Making the caramel macchiato took less than what I thought with the boys in indications. It looks like he isn't taking his eyes off me while I'm preparing the drink. Like he's making sure it's just how he wants it. And he's making sure not to sure so it doesn't go he's making sure I don't screw up so it doesn't go stabby or he's planning on stabby. I placed the coffee in front of him. On the bar, his mouth changes into the big grin without looking away from me. His huge blue eyes piercing my soul. At least it seems like he likes what he sees, whatever it is he's seeing. Here you go. The redhead takes the glass and sips. A few seconds later, he nods, pleased. I feel sugar kicking in already. Ideal for a long night. He laughs in a quiet, unique manner, winking at me and handling the extra amount of money. He continues drinking the coffee without moving at all, like he owns the place and time doesn't matter. Excuse me, we were closing, so as I was saying. Oh yeah, right. I get your hint. Don't be so grumpy, or you'll grow wrinkles. It'll be a shame to ruin such a pretty face. Well, he didn't get the paper glass. He didn't get the paper glass hint. Wait, is this Will guy flirting with me? I was left speechless for a few seconds, which he uses to turn around and walk to the door without any worries. I found my bag. We go. What do you mean? Why do you seem so tired all of a sudden? I scratch my eyelids. Probably look like crap, which is exactly how I feel at the moment. Forget. Let's just go. I walk back to the home after closing up the cafe with Carrie. The girl is really sweet, but I think she lacks courage. She reminds me of myself when I was younger. Maybe on the inside, I'm a bit jealous of her innocence. Although I'm distressed, my senses are still keen. I can't stop feeling someone's looking at me from the back. Pretty sure it's Ghostface. My paranoia is back. No, it's not my imagination. I'm hearing footsteps. I don't want to go home with someone following me. They know where I live. It can only get worse from there. Why is everything happening today? I can't stand it. I'm at my calm dad limit. Although my common sense tells me I should run away, I stop walking and look behind me, as I thought there's no one there. But after hearing someone walking behind me, I'm certain I'm not alone. I already heard you. So come out of hiding already. Stop fooling around. Oh, there was a sudden movement from inside the shadows. A tall, slender silhouette gets closer and I tense up. I really wanted to believe this was just my imagination, but it's Ghostface. Yep, it's Ghostface. I'm drinking out of the Ghostface cup. Do you feel one coming in? Well, I didn't expect you to notice my presence. Must never do it if I don't want to, you know? I'm gonna try to go stabby. Because, you're the easiest one to get away from. The silhouette gets closer to the light between us, which reveals a man in a dark leather jacket, black pants, and black covering his face. Because he's the only one of them that is human. If it's your Stu ability, they're not the brightest. Yep, it's Ghostface. Gotta say, this is the first time this happens, but there's always a first time. Technically, you just took my stalking picture. Didn't you stalk? Well, every Ghostface stalk pretty much Sydney. Stay quiet. I already have a bad day today with Channel and that weird doll. Having a camera with mask freak was only making it worse. I just laughed. It was like, dude, you're the easiest one to get out. Escape. You're the only one that's human. Or fully human. Well, Michael's technically human. I don't know what you want, but I'm not in the mood. Please leave me alone. I wish it was that easy. You're gonna get the knife. The masked man makes a theatrical gesture, placing a hand on his chest and then facing me. But sadly for you, catching me by surprise has caught my attention, so sadly, I won't leave you alone. My eyes twitch. I'm definitely about to wish my patience the little sanity that I have left and everything else. Although I can leave you for a moment in exchange for one simple question. Okay, yeah, whatever. What's my my favorite scary movie? Yes, I sight pinching the bridge of my nose. I don't want to go back to home as soon as possible, so I better just play along. Alright, you won. What do you want? Great, I'm glad you cooperate. Alright, the question is, what's your favorite horror movie? Of course! It's easy to scream because it was the only one I watched. Just that. Because he has a voice changer. It's voiced by Mojo Jojo. Just that. The freak just wants to know my favorite horror movie. None. Saw. I never watched Saw. Is that the one with that's the one with the puppet guy? Actually, yeah, I'll do that because it was on Ozymandias. I think about it before answering. The answer is easy. None. Because I only got, but no, Saw, because it's on there was an automotive party of it. Saw the one with the jigsaw doll. I saw it when I watched it when I was bored. The masked man starts to laugh. Then he told me a joke. Well, that's saddest. Alright, you're okay for now. I also like it. I watch too much horror movies. This is Billy or Stu. I say goodbye. Still cracking. The last thing I see before he turns around is him winking at me. Wait, how did the mask wink at me? I don't know. I pretend to forget about it. I better go home before stumbling with another freak, asking what my favorite Disney movie or asking my favorite Disney movie or some crap. Easy, we won't stitch. I keep button walking, taking me and trying not to think about too much about what just happened. I'm so done with today that I just want to go home, refresh myself with a shower and sleep. I stop walking when I see a big figure upscaring the apartment building's door. The uneasy feeling returns. I think this is gonna be either Michael or Freddy. I think it's gonna be Michael. Big. Please no more freaks. You're away. When I realize he's smoking right beside my window, the doubts turn into anger as I'm already having a crappy day. This was just truly one was gonna make me snap. Seems like the man realized my expression changed. He stopped inhaling the smoke. Ask him who he is. Okay, this is gonna be a harder one. Ask who he is. Who are you? The strange man adjusts his mask he's wearing, the cigarette in his hand still. The message is clear. He doesn't want to talk. What I should have told him to stick the cigarette up is... I'm Michael. Unexpected, he finally spoke. I remained silent, waiting to see if he keeps talking, but since he doesn't open his mouth, I'm in charge of hearing the conversation. Do you live around here? I moved in this morning, so I don't know many people. He takes his sweet time answering, but he does nevertheless. He raises his hand and points with his thumb to the building that I'm trying to get in. I live right here. Michael, I've been looking for you. Okay, so it's Jamie Lee Curtis's character. A dirty blonde-haired girl opens the door and grabs him by the arm. It makes me realize just how muscular the guy is. The girl looks up at me in surprise. Sorry, did my brother scare you? Well, at least there's no one normal person in the family. Don't worry, we're just chatting. Michael spoke to you? That's new. I don't want to cause a bad impression saying otherwise, so I just nod in response. You may have stood out to him. You're new, right? We don't really get many new neighbors around here. My name's Lori, by the way. That's right. I got here this morning. My name's Digitwave. It's a pleasure. Likewise, you're so sweet. But we're in a bit of a hurry. I'll see you later around here. Don't hesitate to ask if you're out of salt. Her tone lets me know that she's joking in a friendly way, so I laugh and wave them goodbye. I choose to ignore the fact that Lori's practically had to drag Michael upstairs once we get inside. I won't ask why he's got a janitor suit or a mask. Just pretend it's totally normal. My door opens with a click and I enter my apartment. Leaning my back to the wall to close it, I sigh, relaxing. Finally at home. I'm hungry, but I don't have enough energy to prepare something to eat, so I go to the kitchen, grab some cookies I brought, heading to my room, and throwing myself onto the bed. I feel heavier than as the tension leaves my body, relaxing every muscle. What a miserably stressful day. What kind of madman live around here? It's like a cheap movie. I eat some cookies, fall asleep as soon as I take my pants off in the bed. I'm gonna see, Freddy. Oh, yep. We're gonna see Freddy Krueger. I open my eyes, looking around, startled. I don't recognize where I am, but it's cold. I hear a strange metallic sound from a place out of view. I get up from the ground, scanning my surroundings, must be dreaming. I start to walk around the place. I feel the cold, rustling metal under my feet. This feeling's too real. I start to doubt if it's actually a dream. I doubt if it's a dream after all. I could hear a small girl humming in the distance. I can feel shivers down my spine, but I don't feel the fear I should. I search for the voice origin, but I can't seem to find it. Instead, now I'm hearing a deep, raspy laugh. Crackling feels closer. No, it's a dream. I know it is. I can't just suddenly appear somewhere so horrifying. I can hear footsteps getting closer, and scrapping of two metal objects going closer. Defend myself. Okay, I'm gonna wake up. Just wake up. I managed to startle myself up. It's cold sweat running down my face. I look at the ceiling and out a deep sigh. I groan, lose the body, and I pinch a bird in my nose. Just in case. Not even a night of sleep. I groan again. Shifting positions. Only thing left to do is try to sleep again. But instead, my body moves forward and sits up instinctively. I hear a laugh, the same as my dreams. Hey, it's Krueger. A horrified man is standing in front of my bed. His scorched face looks at me, grinning. To play with his glove with long, sharp blades in the end of each finger, all clawing with each other. You're right. Just take a nap, shall we? The last thing I see before the steel of his gloves daggers, forming the perfect arch in the air before piercing my chest. A horrifying nightmare. Okay, now we're done. Defend myself. Get out of my dream. I scream, more angry and scared. I turn around to see where the noise was coming from. I managed to see a silhouette in the darkness. It was wearing a hat and glove with a sharp blade on the end of each finger. He stops on his feet when hearing my voice, but the way his head is tilted, he seems confused. What the? I managed to start myself up. Cold sweat ran down my face. I looked down the ceiling, a loud, deep sigh. A groan was my mouth as I pitched the brim of my nose. This day can't be any weirder. I try to sleep again, shifting positions. So I'm gonna try to get their endings where that kill is. First off, we'll walk away. Uh-oh, first save. I don't think getting involved with a stranger of unknown origin, tearing apart clothing, and weird skin color is a good idea. I gotta go. I turn around, I go around him without much resistance, and leave him behind. Okay, so I stare a few seconds in silence on both sides before gesturing from weight. Cassie looking at me with when I take care of the Americano. I'm done. Take a cup and go to the storage room. There, I open a box with my stuff. One of my favorites, Jack Daniels. Something on rough days. I drink half the bottle and drown it in tears until passing out. Now I'm just pouring into coffee, measuring the quality as so it adds to taste, without going too far. I walk back to the bar and hand the man his coffee. There you go, a cup of Americano, without any added, because I don't have the permission to serve alcohol. The man looks at me, slightly doubtful, but looking at the cup, finally takes it and drinks, smiling with satisfaction. Perfect. Now I know where to come from my Americano without anything added. Ah. He laughed, quite surprised. I guess I still a little weak to rims. Either that or the guy looked like an uncle who just wanted to drink. Okay. I'll just get her what she wants. Okay, throw him out. His cocky attitude gets on my nerves. I've been in a hard day, and that channel brat took enough of my patience. The coffee machine's turned off, so you can turn it back on. It'll take too long, and we're out of milk anyway. If you want a caramel macchiato, you can just come back a bit earlier tomorrow. Hey, I'm busy today. All I need is damn sweet coffee. Yeah, well, not my problem. Seems like he's about to throw a tantrum, crossing his arms with a big frown. Probably seems to give up, but keeps growling as he gets closer to the door. Bet me back tomorrow. Oh, this is over. He's afraid with me. Coming back doesn't seem like a good for it. He gets out, slamming the door. A few seconds later, he opens it again and peeks inside. Pouring what? Why did you open it? God, cream in it. So then he slams the door again. Seems he still needed to say more, some more stuff. Oh, that's what for caramel macchiatos. So no, I finally gotta snap and have such a crappy day. Oh, I thought they were gonna kill me. It's only. It's only. Oh! Okay, this is good. It's not just Freddy. It's every single one of them. I think because I was rude to them. We're gonna get. Who wants to bring the gun to the knife fight? Something's not right here. I've startled Ford, sitting up in my bed, looking at a bunch of horrible figures in front of me. Oh, looks like you managed to take everyone off in town. Slasher party. I love it. If you like my content, please subscribe my channel, help a lot, and comment below. I'll see you guys next time. Please support this game. I absolutely love it.